So wait, so you're saying Diddy was hating on him having fun?
He hate on anything that's fun. Anything that he can't do that he see people doing, gotta stop it. So that means you can go to the mall and come into the studio with a nice pair of sneakers on. He gonna look at your sneakers and be like, he don't like them because he can't go to the mall and get some sneakers himself, because every time he go to the mall, he gonna tell you this story. Where you get the sneakers from? I said, I got them from the mall. He was like, I can't go to the mall. I say, well, he said, every time I go to the mall, they have to come and shut the store down and come get me out because people start crowding me. I was like, well. He was like, well, next time you go to the mall, can you pick me up a pair of sneakers? I was like, sure. Why not? Because you can't go to the mall. He couldn't even eat McDonald's. I could eat McDonald's still. I could go to Walmart. I could do all of the things that he can't do, which in return makes me feel rich. You know what I'm saying? So rich, sometimes people are spiritually bankrupt and sometimes people are financially bankrupt. He's spiritually bankrupt. He could be rich, but he's spiritually bankrupt. I could be broke, but I'm spiritually rich. Either way you think about it, depends on how we spending it and how we feel about it.
We touched about, Puffy's jealousy a little bit, man. But one of the things he was accused of doing was blowing up Kid Cudi's car for having somewhat of a relationship with Cassie. What do you think about that? Is that not too extreme for Puff, or?
It's not too extreme, but we got a question. Did Kid Cudi's car have a carburetor? It just depends on so many different things. Like what year was the car? Was it fuel injected? Like, could it have been anything else? So to say he blew up a car, you like, wow. And then wasn't nobody blowing up in the car? What was he warming it up? How did the car blow up? It just all of a sudden just went into flames. So it's a good question, but it's something that makes you say like, damn, like, if he would have blown up his car, what is he like, 007 MacGyver or something? Like, he would have blew up a few people's cars. I would be afraid to get in my car. If I found out this was true, I'd be like, I'm not riding. You remember the Kenny Green, the movie Kenny Green? How to Kill the Irishman?
No, I don't think I've seen it.
Man, mean Kenny Green. They blew Kenny Green car up. Now, if they blew Kid Cudi car up like they blew up Kenny Green car, oh, that's terrible. But I don't really think that. I think Kid Cudi may have a few engine difficulties or something. Like, they never said what kind of car it was either. Like, if it was a brand new Maserati, was it a Lamborghini or was it a 1982 Sentra? What was it? Was it a Maxima? What kind of car was it?
Well, I think the story goes, Cassie says that Diddy told her, I'm going to blow up Kid Cudi's car. And then not too long after that, the car blew up. So I don't know. I don't think Cassie ever says that he told her he blew up the car. It was just one of those kind of, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like, I'm going to do this, and then it happened. But I don't know if she ever got confirmation that he actually did it.
Well, if he said to her that he gonna blow up the man's car, and then the man's car all of a sudden went into flames, I would kind of think that what he said was true. I'd be like, well, he told me he was gonna blow it up, and it blew up. He didn't tell me he was gonna blow it up. So if he didn't tell me, the only thing I'm gonna think is I didn't know the car. I think Kid Cudi might have had a couple of car issues. Yeah, this depends on who his mechanic was. And then where was his car parked at? Did they have to jump a gate? Was it parked outside the apartment complex? You know what I'm saying? Because some people do this kind of stuff. They get money, have a nice expensive car, big Bentley or something, and then they go in to visit a girl who lives in an apartment complex. You'd be like, well, it was a perfect opportunity for them to do something to your car because you shouldn't have had this car over here. You know? So we have to just look into that right there. Let's look into that, because I really want to know if he blew up that man's car. Because if he did that, I'm going to start doing Uber more. If my car ever catch on fire, you know what happened. I'm just letting y'all know, so at least we know we're going to rule out my car catching on fire. That one already been done. We got to do it something more original.
Do you think Diddy's actually capable of coming after some of the guys and people who are speaking out against him?
I think Diddy's capable of coming out, going against anybody who speaks against him. And if you really ask me, I think he's winning at it. I think that everybody who he wants to get at, he's getting at. You know, it's happening right now as we see it. Like look at how many people have dealt with him that you see no longer here today. Look at Heavy D, no longer here. Look at Andre Harrell, no longer here. Kim Porter, no longer here. Biggie Smalls, no longer here. I know Black Rob ain't, but Black Rob no longer here. Francesca Spiro, no longer here. It's just everybody who played a part in his success, that had a part. No, a lot of them are not here no more. Wolf, Anthony Jones, no longer here. The security. It's so many people that are no longer here that, man, it's incredible. I never seen someone lost. I believe they said, what's that, 300? The label that Young Thug or whatever all of the people signed to in Atlanta, they say a lot of artists from that label have lost their lives. But in comparison to how many people that came around Puff that lost their lives, I think there's more people around Puff that lost their lives than the people who were signed to that label with the Migos in them. The Migos, that label. There was a lot of lives lost on that label. But I think Bad Boy took the record. Bad Boy's still running champion. They the champs. Champs at losing artists. They undefeated.
Yeah, man. There's been some really wild situations, man. Even G-Dep, who went to jail, he's getting out, I believe, here pretty soon.
I talked to G-Dep.
You know?
I talked to G-Dep. I talked to his mom. Yesterday, I talked to his mom. I was going to talk to G-Dep today at 10:30. So yeah, I still talk to I'm in communication because I'm waiting on him to come home. In fact, when G-Dep comes home, guess what he wants to do?
What's that?
Move to Atlanta.
Oh, okay, dope.
When Rob was in New York, guess what all he ever wanted to do?
Why does everybody want to move to Atlanta?
Because I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm here, and I'm such like a big brother and so good to my friends, man. Sometimes people they be like, Mark, I want to be out there where you at, man. I want to be with you, you know. Because look, I'm able to do things as a regular person still. I'm able to go rehab a house. I could still, for real, I could go to Walmart. I could go to Target. People can't do that kind of stuff. I can ride down the street in a truck that's a work truck and not be embarrassed. Some people can't do that. So I feel like I have a good life because I'm able to do that.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.